Welcome to the Inventor Files, the podcast where we dig up the genius, the drama, and the weird behind the world's greatest inventions. From forgotten minds to world-changing moments, we're rewinding history to meet the people who built the future.
And today we're talking about Ada Lovelace, the first person to write code. She was a mathematician, a visionary, and way ahead of her time.
When you think of computer programming, you probably picture Silicon Valley, right? But our story starts in 1800s England, with a woman born to poetry, but driven by math.
Wait, poetry and programming? That's a combo I didn't expect.
Her father was Lord Byron, the famous poet. But Ada? She inherited none of his love for rhymes. Instead, she became obsessed with logic and numbers.
And how does she link to last week's guy, Charles Babbage?
Great question. Ada met Babbage when she was just a teenager. He showed her his analytical engine, the mechanical computer we talked about last time.
And she understood it?
Not just understood, she took it to the next level. In 1843, she wrote notes that described how to make the machine perform calculations using symbols, like variables in today's code.
So she didn't just use a machine, she imagined how to instruct it.
Yep, her algorithm is considered the first true computer program. And she predicted something no one else did, that computers could go beyond math, that they could compose music, draw pictures, even think.
In the 1800s? That's sci-fi level imagination.
She died young, at just 36, but her legacy lives in every coder's DNA. She didn't just see numbers, she saw the future. And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Inventor Files. If you learned something new, or just love hearing how weird history can be, hit that follow button and leave us a review.
Or send us a line of code. We'll pretend it's straight from Ada's notebook.
Next time, we're decoding the man who used machines to win a war, Alan Turing.